people actually pan-damage.
Pan-damage. So looking at this this draft right here, we have our first game for our first series. We have No Limit versus Aether Atlas. Sa side ng No Limit, we have JP on the carry, Kelvs naman sa Tamus, Raflesha on the Minotaur, Sky on the Harith, and MM on the Aether.
Sa kabila naman, Aether Atlas, you have Lebron on the Kimi, Kripzu ang ating Akai, si Changu ang ating Tagra, Lue onto the Beleric, and Kenji with the Leomord.
Kung nga si Kelvs medyo hinahabol ngayon ni Leomord. But again, ito yung kailangan nyo mag-farm eh. Kailangan mo lang talaga magkaroon ng enough farm, enough sustain for them to group up on the next few minutes of the game.
Wow. So, a lot of damage already done ng Kel VJ na pinuhi agad ngayon. Ito yung gusto ko rin sabihin na napansin ko na nakita namin from gusto ko lang din parang i-expand yung sinabi ko kanina. Nakakita tayo ng single tank na choices for teams. And ang napapansin ko is, yun nga, single tank, tapos meron kang either fighter or healer. This time, healer, ginamit na dito with Estes. It's not, hindi lang siya kinuha dahil sa heal, don't get me wrong. You will also get a lot of damage output coming from this. So, a lot of control as well. Pero hindi siya katulad ng isa pang discipline niya na single tank plus fighter. For example, single tank Minotaur, tapos meron ka ng Mean Sitar, for example, na hindi naman siya rough tank, hindi siya hard tank, pero kukunin mo siya as fighter. So, the thing is, you mix up one tank plus one support or plus one fighter. The idea is to help your teammates by killing your opponents instead of giving you, parang soaking the damage out from your opponents. So, parang uunahan mo lang patayin yung kalaban mo.
Pati yung binibigay din kasi ng sustainability ng SSA, with the amount of healing, it really depends on how many heroes are there whenever he uses ultimate. So, parang ano rin yan eh, parang ang laking sustainability na kaya niyang ibigay. And I think Estes here is a very good composition when it comes to this playstyle of No Limit. So nakita natin, unang-una pa lang, umiikot ka agad ang top, carry and also Estes with this combination. They might be able to choke him out. Changu, mukhang hindi na naman ng stun. But it's a 4-man group up coming from No Limit, putting up this early aggression, and they might be the one who's going to take down the turtle. At pumapeso na rin ang Aether Atlas. Unti-unti nakakaramdam ang Aether Atlas. They're trying to poke the turtle away. But ito na magkaroon tayo magandang skirmish dito. Level 4 si Raflesha. But I think the ultimate is not ready yet. Nagamit nila kanina nung sinubukan nilang patayin si Changu.
Will cool down soon. But for Aether Atlas, ina-try pa rin nila dito yung turtle. The chopping mula kay Gypsy dito. Nakakaganda ka kay ultimate. And they will get one. That's SS down for the count. Benedict with the ultimate as well. Lesha, nangwari dito na magandang timing. Sound Force activated already. But the turtle will be taken by the Kag. Patay dito yung Akai. Kung mapatay din dito yung Minotaur, the Benedict will be traded out. Harith will get that one. Kel VJ will get the double kill as he takes on the Kag. This is Kel trying to run away from LeBron. But LeBron already makapatay dito si Tamos.
3-4-2 exchange coming again on the side of No Limit, and also yung retribution ni Kagura, sinecure niya yung turtle and he's able to dish out a lot of damage here. But then again, mahirap kasing pumesto eh. Kung sakaling pumasok ka with the Tamus at si Carry yung rather si Kimi yung fino-focus niya, you need to focus on Tamus. So dinidisable nila yung damage output ni LeBron. So a good way of controlling the skirmish again coming from No Limit.
The thing with Aether Atlas is pwede nilang i-abuse yung fact na meron silang range dito, enough range from the Kag, from the Kimi. There's one way for you to kind of hamper the growth of a Thamus. Kasi Thamus is a very melee-based hero, wants to get into your face. If you kite him out, pwede siyang hindi siya maglalast sa team fights. Because the thing with Thamus is he has to deal the damage in a very short range for him to actually survive the fights. Because otherwise, yung Contract Inferno niya hindi mag-hit, hindi siya mag-proc, which also means na wala siyang sustain. So if you're Aether Atlas, you have to kind of take advantage of the range advantage that you have versus the Thamus. So as the Harith, Harith is not, hindi siya ganun ka-long range of a hero eh. Kimi and Kag will outrange the Harith for sure, and that is one thing that Aether Atlas should take advantage of.
Tama. Pati makikita mo dito yung positioning nila eh. Kailangan ingatan nila, they need to keep an eye on this on Kripsu. Kasi once makapasok siya or after using the Salmon Force, you need to position yourself away. Kailangan mo agad makapunta sa backlines para ma-pushback mo si Sky. Pero andun lagi si MM eh. So andun palagi sustainability and also the slow coming from MM as well. At ito nga yung No Limit, their aggression. Kinakatagad nila yung wave and then para lang ma-secure yung next turtle.
Yeah. They actually secured the next turtle here.
Pero i-contest din ng ano yun eh. Alam ng Aether Atlas na nandun din yung No Limit. And Creepsu,
it's all about who starts the fight. Kanina dun sa laban, Aether Atlas had the upper hand in terms of starting the fight. Pelericor, deactivate this ultimate. Medyo hindi maganda for Aether Atlas. They've already expended one of their ultimates. The chopping ulan ng best shot. Gandang Minuan Fury. Slowly, dalawa dito. Nakakuha na sila isang kill kay Gang. Summon na rin dito yung Akai. Kenji wants to salvage his fight but he can't. They have to back away right now as No Limit will win that fight.
ang ganda ng pagkakapasok ng Reflection doon into a Minuan's Fury. Dalawa agad ang nahuli nila with the follow-up coming from MM and the burst damage coming from No Limit. Na-secure agad nila yung dalawa. At ano sila, wala na silang control. Si Akai namatay din si Changu. Yun lang yung magiging prior threat nila from coming from this 6-minute mark eh. Kung wala pag damage output or rather yung scaling, rather power spike ni Lebron. So a good Minuan Fury securing the turtle and also winning them fight.
Now onto the bottom side of the map, trying to push dito on No Limit. Unfortunately, mukhang hindi na dedepensa ng Aether Atlas. Many members of No Limit already able to push it. There's the endless battle picked up by JP. This is a really close fight, pero nahuli si Creepsu. It's an ultimate versus an ultimate. Commitment from both teams, no one will die.
Oo, pero at least meron silang idea na yung Zaman Force and also the Hurricane Dance has been used already. So they will try to choke them out, taking all of their resources, especially the buff, away from Aether Atlas.
The little, could be another clash here in the middle. But I think that No Limit is getting the upper hand into this game slowly and surely because of the fact that they have this Thamus that's split pushing around the map. So this is actually a 4 versus 5 commitment for both teams, wherein No Limit will get that +1, which is the Thamus, who really doesn't really want to fight per se, but can actually fight whenever he wants to. Zaman Force connects onto LeBron, and in comes the Minuan Fury connecting onto LeBron. It'll be chased down by the Estes. Actually, the Harik will be the one to dish out the damage. A double kill already for No Limit.
At ang sakit na ng damage ni Estes yung pati. Siya pa yung nakakuha ng double kill doon. And again, this aggression coming from Team No Limit. Hindi pa rin tapos si Kel sa ipapakbakan kay Kenji. He's still trying to cut this farm of Leomord. Control. Isa yan sa mga bagay na kaya mong gawin for Atamus. Just be aggressive on this Leomord. Stop mo siya na makakuha ng farm since you're forcing Aether Atlas to play 4 versus 5 eh. So kailangan mag-stick lang as 5 and then take all of the objectives. Talking about objective, top lane. Ubus na kayo ng tier 2 turrets. So unti-unting ginagalawan ng No Limit dito. Chinichoke rather.
Yes, this is actually No Limit that we are, well, we did mention kanina, getting some little bit of advantage slowly and surely. Tapos syempre magkapila itong mga konting advantages na to over time. We did mention that the objectives we did favor No Limit. They have 5 tower turrets down as compared to 2 only for Aether Atlas. Ang laking gold influx na mabibigay sa nila as well as map control. And it's very important to have map control if you have a marksman like this carry. It's actually level 900 and 5 for JP. And the fact na hindi siya namamatay dito meant na talagang nakapag-farm siya na maigi.
Nakapag-farm nga siya. Kasi talagang hindi siya nakakontrol. Ito na nga yung Hurricane Dance. But again, MM with the ultimate. They're trying to control. Minuan Fury into 4 into Zaman Force. Hindi pa rin sila tapos. Napakagandang setup naman nun from Team No Limit. But Kenji is still trying to run away. JP will be going to secure that kill. Lue on the backside. Reflesha being caught out by Creepsu. Here comes the 1,000-pounder. And the kill from Akai. Pero hindi pa rin sila tapos. Backlines Lebron. A nice way for them to separate the rest of Aether Atlas. Dalawang skirmish agad na nangyayari doon.
Wow. Nakikita natin dito yung sustain coming out from the S is really paying off for No Limit. I thought that they already lost the fight. Kasi ito magandang start talaga sa No Limit. No questions So ganda no kanilang ultimate commitment. But they were kind of counted around. Ngayon nga lang, yung Aether Atlas, dahil masyado silang nagtagal dun sa laban, nag-favorite sa No Limit because No Limit will have the advantage for longer team fights. Because they have Estes, they have Thamus, they have Carry. These heroes, they want the fights to go longer. Even when there's a Beleric, they have got the advantage because Aether Atlas stayed for far too long.
At sino kayo makakasecure dito ng Lord? Here comes the jump. Ultimate coming from Lue. Pero it wouldn't be enough. The Zaman Force. And again, the damage from Thamus. He'll be the one's going to secure that kill. Carry. Ito na nga sinasabi natin. Unti-unti na nag-flex. Si Kilbs. Mukhang habol pa with the jump again. 1,000-pounder from Creepsu. Able to run away. And they'll be the one's going to secure the Lord. That's the Lord one.
Very nice discipline coming out from No Limit. Hindi na sila naghabol pa further. They did lose their Estes back then. But of course, the advantage of the Lord, and they were able to take down 3. Ang ganda ng mga Minoan Fury, timings dito coming out from Reflesha. I think na tama yung timing niya, hindi lang to start the fights but also to salvage a fight whenever it is already turned around. Kasi without the use of the Zaman Force, tapos bigla nag-Minoan Fury sa bandang dulo na ng laban, I think Aether Atlas would have capitalized on that fact. But because of the fact that No Limit, diniming nila yung kanilang mga team fight tools dito perfectly well. Natalo nila dito yung Aether Atlas doon sa fight around the Lord.
Pati ang ganda ng ginagawa ng No Limit dito. Alam nila kung kailan sila magte-take ng fight. Alam nila kung kailan, kung kaya nilang tapusin yung fight, kung kaya nilang manalo rather. But then again, this ultimate's coming from No Limit, and yung Estes, ito yung Estes debut after the rework. Pinapakita ng No Limit kung paano gamitin ng Estes. Yeah. And they're really going or doing good when it comes to this this fight. And also Lord is matitake down ng Aether Atlas.
Yeah, this is already a big problem para sa Atlas. Inhibitor down sa top, jumping mula kay Kritsu. Actually, magandang usage dito na kanyang Hurricane Dance. Yung alam nakapag-bulwark pa rin, and the Sound Force will be there. Minoan Fury! Nahuli sila lahat dito at inuubos na nga sila. Ginamit dito yung Phantom Steed, but that will not help him. 3 down on the side of Aether Atlas as No Limit will get the upper hand. They still have their cores intact. Yung tatlong core pa dito, buhay na buhay!
Nauwi na naman dalawa!
Nauwi dalawa! At ubos sila sila dito. That's No Limit. Winning this game. Wow. This best of 3 series will favor No Limit.
Tol, ang ganda ng pagkakalagay ng Zaman Force and also ng Minoan Fury. Yeah. Alam nila kung saan yung position at pasok na pasok. Tingin ko yun yung key kung bakit nanalo yung No Limit dito against